Den meeting for Webelos. It is looking back, looking forwards. So if you could join me first of all in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm at home, so I don't have a flag here, so we'll just have to do the one on my shirt. So if you're in uniform, put your salute. If you're at home, in your everyday clothes, put your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then if we do the Scout law oath to start with, on my honour, I will do my best to do my duty to good God and my country and to obey the Scout laws, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake and morally straight. And then the Scout law is, a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean and reverent. Okay, the third thing that we have to do for this adventure is to make a scrapbook containing 3 parts. The first part you can find out from your handbook under looking backwards or looking forwards, or you can look online to find out what the history of Scouting is and put that in the first bit of your scrapbook. When you've done that, start a second section in the book on your history within Scouting. So find photos from when you were first a Cub Scout to where you are now and put those in order. After that, have a think about how you think the future of Scouting is going to be. The future changes all the time. A few months ago we never thought we'd be doing online den meetings, but now we are. Do you think they will stay? Do you think they will become something else? So write what you think the future of Scouting will be. So once you've done that, you need to do a timeline of something, an object and its development. So I have stolen the one that's in the handbook and done it on the history of computers. So you can do it on that, you could do something else, you could pick a pencil, a calculator, a television, whatever you want. But use the internet and search when it was first developed and what it looks like as time passing and how it is today. And then draw a line and mark it out like this one, starting with the earliest times, development of the object, to the most recent. Last thing we're going to do for this achievement is make a time capsule. Now you have a choice. You can either make one that you can then bury somewhere, make sure you have permission to bury it. Your yard or house is always a good suggestion. Or you can make it and you can keep it somewhere in your house for a number of years until you're ready to go look at it. If you want to bury it, you want a sealable plastic container like this and put everything in Ziploc bags instead. You can use that to keep in your house too, or if you think that will be too bulky, you can just put it all in an envelope and write what time you want to, how many years from now, or a specific date that you're going to open it. So, then you have to think about what you're going to put in the time capsule. Think about things that are important to you. So, as you might have guessed, I'm going from England, so I have a patch with an English flag on it. Since we're part of Caddo Council, I have a Caddo Council patch that I'm going to put in it. And I'm going to put a patch from Brownsea Island in it, because Brownsea Island is where Scouts first started. I am going to put in 4 coins, a penny, a nickel, a dime and a quarter, because as time goes by it's always interesting to look back at what times coins used to be like. I've got a photograph of my children, and finally I've written a letter about how I think things will be in the future and how things are now. So I'm going to put all of those in an envelope. Seal it up. And I'm going to put that on a top shelf in my closet for the next 10 years, and then I will come back and open it. And that's all we have to do today for this requirement. See you again later.